Hey guys, I'm just making this video because it was number one requested, and because I got a new laptop, so I want to test the editing on that. I used to make my old videos by like recording with a GoPro or my phone or something like that, and then I'd have to like switch the files from the GoPro app, download them onto my phone, put them all in iMovie, and then after they were in iMovie, I had to edit it all, save it back to my phone, and then upload it to YouTube. But it was pretty hard because my phone doesn't have that much storage on it, or my iPad, so that's why I couldn't upload videos for a long time. So now I have a computer, so the upload should come out more, I guess. So I guess we'll start with these compartments here. So first I sort of have my pike box, I guess it'd be. So they're all sort of like a long stickish baits. I'll just hold up the camera because I don't feel like getting everything out. There's that. So in here I pretty much have like jerk baits by Rapella. Troll with this guy a lot. And the rest just cast and cheap. But they're all pretty simple. Next down is sort of my top water box. It's got like hula poppers down here and stuff like that. I see a bunch of YouTubers using these kind of frogs, like squishy rubber thingamajobbies, and I don't know, I don't catch much on them, but I have them. I have a couple of these jitterbug things, and they just sort of shake in the water like this as they go back and forth. Yeah, don't catch much on those. Those are an interesting one, though. I know this isn't really top water, but for some reason I have some jig thing, I don't know what you want to call it, and a spinner. Here's a crankbait that, like, I don't know if I can get it to work, but when you like fish it in the water, somehow it lights up red, so it's good to use at night because the fish think it's bleeding. Got this last year, made by the same company as Hula Popper, called the Buzz Plug. Has a rattle, and it has a spinny thing. Haven't caught anything on it though. A propeller. Yeah, some random stuff like jerk baits and whatever these things are. That's it for that. Then the final one I have in here is just to sort of use it for random stuff, like things that you slide in to divide, sort of a shotgun shell flashlight, hook protectors that nobody uses, broken lures, broken lure number 1, broken lure number 2, broken lure number 3, a big musky spinner that I never use. Yeah, that's basically it for that. Over on the side here, we have this honkin' lure. Haven't got anything on it. A line threader thingamajobby, and miscellaneous sort of worm stuff. I don't know what you want to call that. Forgot. Then on the other side, right here, I have a pair of pliers. Always use these every single time, basically, I go out. sort of like clip-on pliers. They like, say if I go paddleboard fishing sometimes, just clip them onto you, and then you know you won't drop them or something in the lake. And one last pair of pliers, which is also multi-tool, so there's like knife and such. Now we're going to move on to, I guess, sort of these top things, like these things. So in this one is my bobbers, so I have like these, which I use all the time, and then I have random things, like this, and then your classic bobber. But, yeah, so there's bobbers in that, and braided line cutters. That's for if you have braided line, first of all, which I fish 65-pound braided line because I hate my line snapping. And yeah, you can't really cut them with a pair of pliers. So I use these things. Moving on to the other top sort of thingy. The only reason I have this in there is because whenever I go to a new spot on my bay, this is the one bait that I pull out and just fish it for a while, see if there's anything there. And this one's there because my friend left it. So in here we just have some basic hooks. I'll grab out all my different little kinds. So, bought these for minnows. They're really thin. I don't know how big they are, and there's like a size reference, sort of. Big eye hook. Good for just worm fishing. Same thing, just colored. This is a big size 6 worm hook, and usually I use it for big live bait. And then circle hooks for the same reason. Now we get into the top, which I'm gonna like first person sort of view it. Here we're getting into the top. All I have to do is sort of unlatch these, flip it up. Now, over here we have 2 large sort of pike gummy lure thingamajobbies. There's number 1 and number 2. Good for fishing pretty much anywhere. And then a stringer, which I'm not going to get out because it's tangled, but for keeping fish alive, obviously, if you want to eat them. And stick those back in there. Fish glove, because sometimes I'm a little pussy and don't want to get my hand all fishy. Scale, because everyone needs a scale. This is sort of interesting, haven't really used it yet. It's probably a big, I don't know, maybe 10-inch. Diver, for obviously big pike. Yeah. Then we sort of have miscellaneous worm bait things on the side. Sort of a cool thing I added this year is, as you can see, when you close your lid, say I had this stuff down here, right? Sometimes it doesn't fully close and you have to like try to push it down to shut it. But what I did is this area is wasted space, so I took Velcro, did it onto the back of these, and then onto there, and then you just sort of stick it off. take it off when you need something, and stick it back on. Pretty useful. I'd recommend that for anyone buying this kind of tackle box. Then we'll get into my bass stuff. This, in my opinion, is not as interesting, because I don't bass fish too often. But got a couple of jerk baits up there. Sorry, not jerk baits, crankbaits. And crankbaits here, crankbaits here. This is from that W lure video I made a long time ago. Those work really well, actually. There's another one from the W lure. Couple crankbaits in here. And then we have a bunch of these, well, that's Angry Birds, not a very good example. Have a bunch of these, ooh, what are these called? Rattling repels, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. No. They're like no-bill I don't know. I don't remember. I'll probably put the name like down here once I find it. But these are great for like the fall time and spring, just sort of work them fast, and they have a really good rattle in them. So yeah. Oh, that repel lure looks kind of stupid. It's a Angry Birds thing that I got for Christmas a long time ago, but it actually works surprisingly well. And we're getting into the other box I have up here. Oh, was I zoomed in the whole time? Whoops. Never really use this box. It's just sort of my extra stuff that I don't use. There's spoons down here of all kinds. A little old wood lure with the spoon. Alabama rig or umbrella, I don't know how to say it. 2 of them. They kind of suck. Don't buy them. Bucktail jig. A plug. I don't know. Stole it from my friend. 2 mini hula poppers that actually sink, which is stupid. 2 of these things, which actually work surprisingly. For pike. And then stupid stuff in there. I didn't want to go into that. And then sort of in the back, tucked away when my stuff is all in here, I have leaders and stuff, because I fish with leaders. I don't tie on my lures. Soap, because yeah, you don't want your hands smelling all fishy. So yeah, and I'll get an official weight on this thing, see, because it's kind of a heavy setup. So guys, the tackle box is going to be coming in at 13 pounds. It's pretty heavy. I fish like that though, and my parents tell me I'm stupid for fishing so much pounds and I have to lug it around to the cottage and such. I like it in case you do find that one opportunity that you don't have that good lure for. But now I always have that lure for it. So yeah. Stay fresh.